Welcome! Today's webinar is about consumer complaints and what to do if your business receives one. BBB handles disagreements between businesses and consumers. However, we reserve the right to reject complaints that use abusive or foul language. When a consumer files a complaint with BBB, it has to be submitted in writing. Consumers can either fill out a complaint form on our website, call BBB to have us send a complaint form to be filled out and sent back to us, or they can send BBB a letter with the company information and their information along with their complaint issues. Once BBB receives a written complaint, we forward it to the business within 2 business days. A business will receive the notice via mail. Included are the complaint details and BBB's instructions for responding. Businesses should know that although BBB makes no judgment on the validity of a complaint, we recognize that there are 2 sides to every dispute. We simply request a business's cooperation in making a good faith effort to address the dispute. One aspect of being a BBB accredited business is pledging to respond promptly to any complaints or correspondence BBB brings to a business's attention. BBB experience shows that many consumer complaints brought to BBB's attention are a result of miscommunication. Businesses may address a complaint in one of 2 ways. First, by sending BBB a written response to the complaint, or second, by contacting the consumer directly by whatever means the business prefers, and then sending BBB either a copy of the correspondence with the consumer or a written summary of the conversation. We ask that businesses respond within 14 days and be sure to reference the complaint ID number in the response. If a response is not received within the initial response time, a second request will be made. It is very important that a business addresses an issue so that it will not affect accreditation. It's important to understand that the customer's complaint and the business's response will be publicly posted on BBB's website. Knowing that, businesses should maintain professionalism when responding to complaints and keep it simple, honest, and respectful. And please do not include any information that personally identifies a customer. By submitting a response, the business represents that it is a truthful account of the experience with the customer. The response will be forwarded to the consumer, who then can decide whether or not to accept the response. Once BBB receives a business's response, we may edit the text of a response to protect privacy rights and to remove inappropriate language. Even if a business cannot satisfy a consumer, it's extremely important to respond, because if the business shows they made a good faith effort to address the complaint, it will keep their rating intact. If a business does not provide a response, it may drastically affect their rating, and if a pattern develops, could be grounds for revocation. An accreditation from BBB is highly regarded in the business community and lets consumers know they are working with an honest and trustworthy business. Don't be alarmed if your business receives a complaint, but make sure you take action and address the issue as soon as possible. If you have any questions, you can email info@sandiego.bbb.org or call 858-637-6199 to speak to a BBB team member.